in the present. Fran calls Lori on cell phone. Hi, Lori. I'm okay. Been lost in thought today. Well, because it's April 13th. Happy anniversary, Lori. Can't believe it's 42 years. How could it be? I was thinking about our wedding day. God, you look beautiful. Those blue eyes and blonde hair underneath the white lace hat and the lace collar on your dress. I know, I was beaming ear to ear during the whole ceremony. Especially when, at the last minute, the priest let us read those excerpts from Kale Gibran that you wanted so much. And those three guitars playing My Sweet Lord and John Lennon's Love and Bridge Over Troubled Waters. Now I'm seeing us in the backseat of that cab in San Francisco on our honeymoon with the windows open and that cab driver with the purple flowered hat smiling. Both of us singing Stevie Wonder's Ma chérie amour, lovely as a summer day. Oh, okay. I try to understand, but why is it always too hard to reminisce? I know it's not the same, but all through those years we had good memories. Are they all locked up now? Fran, whatever. Why can't you see it's too hard for me? April 13th always brings to mind that 9 years ago, right around our anniversary, you came to me on a patio to tell me you decided to live full-time as a girl. Then I told you we couldn't live together anymore. You said, that is sad. I remember what I told you on the patio, so every time you bring up the beautiful wedding, it makes me think about when I was a woman at my peak, feminine, loving being a woman and having you as my husband. You were such a handsome guy with such confidence, yet always smiling. Do you remember that day you said, that is sad? And what I said out on the patio? Sad? Are you saying you were sad because I said I can't live with you as a woman? Look, I appreciate you have had to make a major decision. And as you said, to be true to yourself, but you have the gall to tell me you are sad? What about me? Why are you doing... What are you doing? Why are you saying you are sad? Which makes me worry about you. Now, what nerve of you crowding out the space for me to say that I am sad? No, not sad. Destroyed. Cut down like straw. You took away my femininity, my being a girl, my being your wife. And you took away all that I held precious about being a woman. No, not the dress and the hair being pretty. No, not the being the mother to our daughter and raising her my way. No, not the household chores you took away from me. And years ago, even vacuuming in that stupid pink negligee as if to show me I should really be doing it. No, not the cooking spaghetti, bolognese, and telling me how you made it one night for a bunch of friends and they loved it. Little by little, you stopped me from being a woman by showing off your new cute dress you bought with the money you used to spend on clothes for me, and that you'd buy me and you'd take me out to dinner and we would talk and you would let me talk. I like to talk, that I needed so much. No, not just that. But as you became more and more of a woman and went from every few months of some conference far away to monthly in the city at clubs, to then every weekend and doing whatever you did with whoever you were with, it doesn't matter to me that you said you did not have sex with them. It was not harmless like you used to make me think. That you were doing it as an escape, to escape the trappings of being a man, especially an accountant. Poor you. All of that. You're taking away my female being, and your absence was bad enough. But the most important, crucial thing you took from me was you. You took my husband, Frank, and you piece by piece dismantled him, stripped him of his maleness, the man in him who loved me as his wife, his girl, his sweetheart. And you piece by piece unraveled him so that I could not put him back together. You built Fran with the pieces you carved off of Frank, leaving a carcass. During those years, somehow you would present Frank to the world, but it reached a point I only saw some kind of a ghost. Frank's light you put into Fran. No, let me finish. And then that was not enough to start dressing up around the house in the day, like shoving my nose in it. But you had the audacity of bringing Frank into our bed, our sacred bed where we shared so much making love. And you took away his hairy chest and rough legs. And in their place you would present me with freshly shaven, smooth legs, a soft, smooth chest. And you would take my hand and brush it against yourself to not only heighten your arousal, but almost to show me how much of a woman you were becoming, like a plan you had of making me a lesbian, to love you as Fran. Don't butt me. I have to get this out. Sad. You're sad. Oh, poor baby. What about the night you turned yourself on your back and spread and then raised your legs, holding them high, and then you guided me on top and you put me in, but smiled like I had a penis and was putting it in you, and you turned into a woman and you screamed out, deeper, go deeper. Then we'd come, or at least you would, and we look at each other wondering where it would all lead. Well, you should be happy this farce of a marriage is ending and you can go on and be the woman you want so desperately to become. Oh, I'm saddened. We don't have what we had back then, but I'm sadder because of the wonderful man I knew has devolved into some trace of who he was, and in the process he slowly stripped me of all I knew about being the feminine woman you once adored, and you used those pieces of me to fabricate the person you called Fran. Strange how instead of becoming the best version of yourself you ended up becoming. You ended up, strange how instead of becoming the best version of yourself, you ended up becoming what you felt was the best version of me. And Lorrie and Frank were left laying alongside the road. Go ahead now if you want. I got it out. Finally. Lorrie, I'm sorry you feel I stripped you and stole your femininity, your identity. Perhaps I was just lost trying to make my male self, to be my male self. And I grabbed onto your personality, warm, loving, calm, gentle, smart, all of it. You think of my adapting your traits that I was trying to steal you, but I think it was just a higher form of love. Yeah. After all, what greater compliment is there to not only want to be with a person, to love the person as much as possible, but literally to become them. But that still doesn't take away from the fact that we had a gorgeous spring day and we got married and pledged to each other a lifetime together. We must find a way to smile at those memories and incorporate them into our lives. I think you should go into the closet in your mind, get that box of photos, bring the box to the dining room table and empty it, spreading out all the photos. And then we talk and smile and laugh about them and figure out where we go from here. Using the past and the present to build ourselves back up. A brand new me, a brand new you, and a brand new us. Still in love.